The government of St. Lucia, through the Trade Export Promotion Agency TEPA, is reeling high from recent exploits in Cuba. A delegation headed by the Commerce Minister Emma Hippolyte participated in one of the largest trade shows hosted in Cuba. There, Baron Foods Limited solidified its position as the first St. Lucian manufacturer to export to the Spanish Isle. TEPA's executive director says a strategy to penetrate Cuba's market was developed back in 2013.
We realized that Cuba was, in fact, evolving rather rapidly, and that Cuba is, as we all know, the largest economy in the Caribbean, at least in terms of its population, 12 million people. And we recognize that there will be a lot of interest in Cuba, and so that St. Lucia could not afford, in our view, to turn its back on Cuba. However, Cuba market, as Mr. Ramjatan may tell you, is not an easy one, and so we felt that the best approach was to go into Cuba with one of our strongest exporters. I keep saying one of our star exporters, and we have many. And many of those that are in the room are persons who are very experienced themselves in exporting. But it was a very strategic approach in that we approached Baron Foods with a proposal that we were going to work together to penetrate the market, and we will support Baron Foods, but Baron Foods had to agree in return to support other companies and to be sort of our guinea pig. I always call it a pencil point approach. So we're going with the one, but behind the one we have several.
Minister Hippolyte says St. Lucia is reaping the benefits of the good relations between the government of St. Lucia and Cuba over the years.
Government, you have a policy decision, you open the door, but it is business that is going to cause the people to have the realization of that strong relationship. So St. Lucia has, I would say, a very critical foot in that door, and having a premium product, a premium international brand as Baron, being accepted on the Cuban market is extremely important for us as a country. And what was good as well when Baron launched on Thursday the 5th was the fact that you had 6 other companies who were there, who witnessed the launch, who had their products, were able to speak. They participated in the fair. The products were up on the shelf, and it was a good feeling to see within this international trade fair of some 70 countries participating and some over 2,000 companies that St. Lucia had a booth, a place for the first time.
Baron Foods CEO Ronald Ramjatan says the Cuban market will be a lucrative one. He also vowed to assist manufacturers in following suit.
I know what I have to do with fellow manufacturers in assisting them. They are part of the SME. So I will continue and aggressively impart my knowledge and experience into the rest in going there. But I want to also tell you from Baron Foods' side, it is not an easy task. The bureaucratic side, I want to say thank you to the minister, the prime minister, and the rest of their team for whispering the name of Baron Foods into the President Raul Castro, the Minister of Tourism, and so. And it pays dividends because everywhere, I have just only launched and Baron Foods' name is already a name in Cuba. That is so there's part. And then the launching, I could not have done all of this without TEPA.